gonna actually ask you that, but
Hmm.
I mean, it's very good. As a matter of fact, it's a wonderful thing that you're giving back to the community, whatever community that may be. If it's some place where you actually live or you're branching out, it's very important to give back
Right.
because a lot of people don't have the opportunities or even have the support system that a lot of us have.
Hmm.
Mentors, people that just basically can give us a positive role model. A lot of us don't really have that, and it's good that you're going back to the community and giving
Right.
giving back.
I'm a firm believer that I grew up in an area out in Rockland County where I saw a lot of people who became successful. Kind of leave the area, not come back, not really do anything to help other people kind of get to the places that they were at.
Okay.
So I always made it a point that, through my entrepreneurial goals, right, if I ever got to that point, of course I would give back, do things to uplift the youth,
Yes.
because I'm a firm believer in that. And I haven't even fully kind of reached that plateau yet,
Right.
and I'm still doing it now. So, and I'll be doing it all the way until I do. So,
Right. Well, that's good because I'm going to be reaching out to you because I do a lot of youth conferences and volunteer work. We just did a youth conference in the Mount Vernon School District.
Mhm.
So I travel around and there's a bunch of entrepreneurs and educators, and we volunteer our time to speak to the young people and just show them there's more than one way. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's alternatives. You know what I'm saying, to a lot of different things.
absolutely.
Yeah. So what I want to ask you to do right now is, if it's possible, if you can give our viewers some words of wisdom as far as if they're thinking about starting their own business or if they're just thinking about making choices as far as what they want to do in their future. Just give our viewers some words of wisdom as far as, something that you would feel that would help motivate young people or just people in general.
Right. Well, this camera right here. I guess I would say, the key is to find what you want to do, and then when you find that, you really put 110% into it. I know it sounds cliche. It's something you guys, we hear all the time, over and over again. But in order for you to be successful, and it doesn't even have to be with a business, it could be successful in your job, it could be successful at school. Like, you really have to take a serious approach to it, and the results will show for themselves. So I would really encourage people to, regardless of what you're trying to do, have an education behind that to support your goals, and you'll see the results come through, as a result of that. There's a lot of work. Anything that you see anyone successful do, whether it be a musician, an actor, there was a lot of work that went into that prior to them being on that stage or on that television. So it's self-motivation too. I can sit here and tell you all day the things you need to do, but it has to start, within you. And once you have that urge and that feeling that comes from it, and you decide that you want to succeed, that's when you will be able to do that. So it's a self-decision. Other people can motivate you to do that, but it starts internally, and then it's all about how much effort you put into it from there.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, one thing I always mention to my viewers on the show is that we are so used to, in the society, we're so used to seeing the finished product of everything. During advertising campaigns, television advertisements, everything is just looking like $1,000,000. You know what I mean? People are looking, lavish and wonderful. So the thing is that there's a lot of hard work that goes into it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. You know what I mean? Any business venture, there's years and years of hard work. You know what I mean? Fortunately for some people, it may be, depending on their support system, it may be a short period of time that they actually are able to obtain resources. But for a lot of us, it's a time process, time to gather the information, time to educate yourself on how this business operates, as well as understanding your product and product development. So what I want you to do is, can you just give our viewers possibly some contact information, telephone numbers, email, websites,
Sure.
anything that they could probably get in contact with you for further business?
Sure. For additional information about Blue Stick, you can go to www.bluestick.com. If you want to reach out to me or any members on my sales or marketing team, you can email me at cfelts@bluesig.com, or you can send an email to info@bluesig.com, and someone will get back to you. You can also reach us online at 877-371-1580. So we have various different channels for you to get in contact with us. You can even go to the website without emailing me and just go to the contact information page, type in a question, comment if you like the product, if you want more information about the product, and it'll come right to me or one of my associates. So we're here, and we'd love to interact and talk with people. So feel free to reach out to us.
Okay, cool. Now, what just want to chop it up with you before we exit. Would this fall under? Because I like to implement different things into schools, whether it be high school or college. Now, would this fall under science? What would this fall under? Like, if we were to do like a class or a course on developing your own, your lip balm, your own lip balm product.
Right.
What would this actually fall under?
It would be a combination of cosmetics,
Okay.
right, and science. Like you mentioned it.
Right.
The cosmetic aspect of it, obviously, to see how it would react to your skin sensitivity, skin sensitivity.
Right. Okay.
The science of it would go into actually formulating the product. What type of ingredients, natural ingredients, which a lot are contained in Blue Stick. Which ones will work together. Because you can't just pick a bunch of ingredients and say, I want to make a product out of this. You know what I mean? They have to kind of marry and fit together to achieve the results you want them to achieve. So, yeah, I'd say it'd be those two things.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Well, what I would like to say to our audience is, once again, I'm going to reiterate it. Education. Okay? Education is very important, and it is the key to your overall success. Now, I highly think ambition is one of the first things that allows you to move forward and overcome all obstacles, because there will be obstacles. There will be a lot of things that will come in front of you and be in your path. But what you have to do is you have to stay motivated, and you have to be ambitious, okay? And then from that point, then you have to educate yourself, all right? Education is the key to success. So once again, I'd like to thank my guest, Chester.
Thanks
for
having
being
me,
on my
man.
show.
It was a pleasure.
All right.
All right.
All right. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching College Blok. Peace.